Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Okay, I'll continue here in the video. I repeat again the solution for example number 4. Okay, for number 4, solve tangent square theta equals to 2. So just now in the class, I told you that the first step you must have is you have to remove that square. So tangent theta you can write is in this form. So in order to remove the square, we put square root both sides. So when you put square root both sides, dia akan ada plus minus set 2. Okay, and then there are two cases here that you have to consider. Tangent theta equals to positive set 2 and tangent theta equals to negative set 2. Right, so please remember that your theta must be in this condition. It is always from 0 to pi. Okay, so the first case, tangent theta equals to set 2. So theta equals to, because you are asking to give answer in the form of radian, so make sure your calculator in the radian mode. So you will directly get the answer 0.955 radian. But then if you forgot to make your calculator in radian mode, so you will get theta is tangent inverse 0 set 2, so you will get 54.7 degree. 54.7 degree, then you have to change to radian using the previous method yang saya tunjukkan pagi-pagi tadi. Right, so you will get the same answer ini. Okay, so for positive, because here the sign is positive, maksudnya when you refer in the quadrant, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Alright, tangent positive will be given to you in the first and third quadrant. In the first quadrant, all sine, cos, tangent, theta will be positive. In the third quadrant, only tangent positive. So in this case, there are two answers, first and here. But then back to your original question, you have to give answer up until pi only. Third quadrant, here is pi, kan? Third quadrant is already over pi, so we just remove this. So your answer is just in the first quadrant. So inilah. Alright. Second one, you have to solve this case. So negative value here, meaning that your graph is in the second and fourth quadrant. Alright. So when you substitute inside your calculator, okay, when you substitute theta equals tangent inverse negative 2 in your calculator, this will give you a negative answer 3, kan? So negative degree, your degree is in negative. So when you sketch in the graph, negative is a clockwise angle, kan? So it is somewhere here, negative 0, 0.9553, negative. This side, but our solution should be anti-clockwise direction. So in this case, don't substitute negative inside your bila you are doing the calculation. You just ignore negative sign, then you find tangent inverse equals to set 2. Then you will get 0.9553. So this one is actually in the first quadrant, kan? Di sini 0.9553. But then since this is negative value, suppose your answer is in the second and fourth quadrant, right? So your angle should be up until here. Okay, how to find this angle, the one that I highlight here? So since you know sini adalah 0.9553, so the angle here is the same, kan? Alright, so your final answer should be theta equals to pi minus 0.9553. Then you will get 2.186 radian. Alright. Okay, so bila you calculate just ignore dulu dia punya negative sign tu. Tapi make sure bila you ignore the negative sign, the answer that you get is in the first quadrant only. Okay, then you refer back to your original question. Since this is negative, so your answer should be in the second quadrant and fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant we remove because it does not satisfy the condition given in the question. Okay. Okay, settle for this example. So this exercise I want you to do, change into radian, change into degree, and you give me the answer later on in the link that I will provide it later. Okay, same with this one as well. Okay, this is question number 3. This one should be number 4. Okay, so if you look at here, 3 cos square theta plus 2 sin theta minus 3 equals to 0. How to solve this? Okay, we will apply quadratic equation punya information. Okay, so in this case, this one you cannot change anymore, but this one you can change kan, by using the identity. Previously, you learned that sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. So cos square theta equals to 1 minus sine square theta. Okay, then cos square theta, you know that it is 1 minus sine square theta. And then you change into 1 minus sine square theta plus 2 sine theta minus 3 equals to 0. So this one should be theta. Okay. So this expression now is in terms of sine theta. Okay. So you arrange it into the form of ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Okay, baru you solve macam biasa. You factorize, but then now your x is sine theta. Okay, you try first. Later on, you submit to me the solution. Okay, this one is 8.2, the length of arc of a circle. Right, so how you find the length of arc? So if you have a circle like this, okay, so this is S is we call as minor arc because it is smaller. And then major arc is PQ, right? Major arc is PQ, from P to Q. This is we call as major arc. This one is we call as minor arc. So if the angle POQ is defined as theta, this is minor angle. PSQ is minor arc. So POQ from here is major angle. Alright. PQ major arc. Okay. So how we find the length of arc? We do the ratio formula. Okay. So let's say we want to find this S. So S over 2 pi r. What is 2 pi r? 2 pi r is the length of circumference, right? So what is the angle for S? S is theta. So this one lah. Over 2 pi. 2 pi is the total angle for a circle. You see, this one is just considering length of arc over the angle, over the length of circumference, and the angle for the minor arc and the overall angle for a circle. Okay, ataupun we can write it in the form of S over 2 pi r equals to theta over 360. Sama ya, either one. But then since we know these properties, 2 pi equals to 360, so basically we can eliminate ni kan, we can eliminate the angle 2 pi over 360, meaning to say if you bring this one to right hand side, here will be multiplied with 2 pi r, then we cancel out. So you left only r theta. Okay, r theta. So usually the angle here will be always in radian mode. Okay, make sure it is in radian mode. That is how we find the length of arc. How to find the area of a sector? Same thing. If you have a circle and then you want to find area of sector, okay, the yellow color. So we define the yellow color as minor arc. Okay, the blue one will be minor sector, and the blue one will be major sector. So the angle also the same. For the minor angle is theta, so the major angle will be 2 pi minus theta. Okay, the one will be major sector. Alright. Okay, so when the radius r, so how we find the area? Same thing, we are going to use ratio as well. Okay, so ratio for minor sector is we define as area of sector over area of circle equals to the angle theta over 2 pi. Okay, area of sector, the small one, we are considering the yellow color. Theta over area of circle is 2 pi. Then area of sector is the one that we want to find. Okay, so area of sector, so area of circle, what is the formula we bring to this side? So theta over 2 pi times pi r square, and then we simplify. Pi and pi can cancel out, so you left only 1 over 2 pi r square, sama ya, ataupun 1 over 2 r square theta. So make sure your theta is in radian. Okay, it's in radian. So this is the formula. Area of sector is 1 over 2 r square theta. Previously, length of arc is S equals to r theta. Okay, these two formula you have to memorize. Okay, example number 5. Given a circle with center O and radius 5 cm. Okay, you have circle, center O, radius equals to 5. Okay, find the length of the arc PQR if the angle of PQR is 1.2 radian. So dia kata find the length of arc of PQR if the angle here is 1.2 radian. Okay, so length of arc usually we define as S. S equals to r theta. So r theta, r is 5 cm, theta is 1.2, so you will get 6 cm. Sama sini ya. Just directly use the formula. Okay, example number 6, you have to fill in the blank. Okay, you are given, okay, this one also the exercise that I want you to fill in the inside the table. So you are given r, theta is this pi over 4, then what is the S? S is length of arc. Area is area of sector. Okay, show me the calculation. Don't just give the answer inside. What is the calculation? How you find it? Right? 8, 1, what is the length of arc? 1 is the area of sector. And then if you are given R and then they ask you to find theta given the information of the length of arc, then you have to find theta. And then using all the information, find area. There are five cases here. Okay, please fill in the form and then you submit to me. Alright, example number 7. The figure shows a sector of a circle, right? You have a sector of a circle with radius 0. So the whole figure we call as a sector, kan? Alright, center 0 and radius 6 cm, angle AOB, okay? if you read macam begini, kalau you baca angle AOB, maksudnya the angle will be at the point of O. Sini ya. Kalau kita kata angle of ABC, angle will be at B. Angle of CAB, angle will be at A. Okay. Usually angle itu will be in between, di tengah-tengah antara tiga letters yang digunakan. Right? So in this case AOB, O is the origin. So angle is 2 pi over 3 in this one. Calculate the arc length. Okay. Calculate the arc length as, alright. Perimeter. Calculate the arc length, perimeter. What is the perimeter? Perimeter is the total length of the whole figure. Maksudnya, you have to find OA plus arc of AB plus OB. Kan? Area of sector is the whole thing. Alright? So, how we solve? A. Okay? S equals to R theta. S here is AB lah kan. So biasanya kita akan denote small letters di bawah S tu. Maksudnya we know that when you define like this is the length of arc of AB. So SAB equals to R6. What is dia punya theta? 2 over 3 pi. So answer is, you simplify 4 pi cm. Don't forget to put the unit. This is length in cm. And then how about B? B is OA, perimeter kan? Define dulu lah. Perimeter equals to OA plus AB, S of AB plus OB. So this is 6 plus 4 pi plus 6. Okay? Nombor dengan nombor yang tidak ada pi, you can add on together. Tapi yang ada pi tidak boleh lah. So plus 4 pi. Put in bracket cm. Okay? Because that cm belongs to the whole thing. Right? Area of a sector. C. Right, this one should be 1 lah kan? A1, A2, and A3. Okay? Area of sector, area of OAB. OAB equals to 1 over 2 R square theta. So 1 over 2 R square. R square is 6 square. Theta is 2 over 3 pi. And then we simplify. 2 and 2 you can cancel out. 36. So ini and this one is 36 divided by 3. So 36 over 3 pi. Okay. You can give your answer in the form of, in terms of pi ataupun you change into, ini boleh lagi ni kan, 1, 12. So 12 pi. Cm square. Okay. Depends lah. Kalau dia kata radius di sini OA adalah 6 unit, then it will become 12 pi unit square. Okay. And then the last one, find the area of the blue region. So blue region, apa nama dia? Blue region. The whole thing we call as a sector. So the blue region, when you cross A to B, okay, A to B we call as chord. Okay, kena ingat nama dia ya. A to B dipanggil sebab garisan AB adalah chord. Tapi the area of blue yang begini ni yang dibentuk daripada chord dengan perimeter, arc of AB is we call as segment. Okay, this is what we call as segment. So how we find the segment? Segment will be equals to, secara logiknya, the whole thing will be minus the area of triangle. Kan? Area of sector minus area of triangle. Okay, area of triangle ni kamu boleh gunakan yang guna sign kan. So area of sector you already find is 12 pi minus area of triangle, nanti kamu check balik ada formula dia because you don't know what is the height di sini. Kamu tidak tahu berapa dia punya tinggi. Okay, tapi kamu tahu dia punya angle. So we can use the formula of sine. So 1/2 6 sine angle 2/3 pi. Okay, ada tu formula dia. Kalau kamu tengok, kalau kamu ada triangle, ni tengok nanti dekat nota lah. So if you have a theta, so here is A, B, C. So area will be 1/2 multiply AB sine theta. Kalau angle itu di sini, katalah alpha, you can find the area of triangle 1/2 multiply with BC sine alpha. Okay, ini boleh tengok properties of triangle. Tapi if you don't want to use this formula, kamu boleh dividekan this big triangle, the yellow side ini, into two parts of triangle. Okay, so now di sini will be 90 degree kan, 90 degree. So you know the hypotenuse will be 6 cm and the angle here will be 2/3 pi over 2. So 2 pi over 3 divide by 2 multiply 1/2, so dia akan jadi pi over 3 lah. So the half angle here will be pi over 3. Okay, so basically you can find dia punya ini ni kan. Boleh tak cari dia punya height ni, dia punya tinggi? Tapi kena guna sign because you have the hypotenuse and you want to find the adjacent, so we will use cos lah kan. Cos pi over 3 equals to adjacent, katalah sini we denote as m. Okay, so we want to find OM. OM over 6, then you can find OM kan. So 6 cos pi over 3. So what is the value for this? And you get the OM. So now you have the height. Dia punya tinggi. So bolehlah guna macam biasa. 1/2. Oh tapi kena cari dia punya basic juga ni kan. Dia punya base. Okay. So panjang AB ini kamu boleh gunakan. Ada lagi satu formula. Ini untuk cari area. Ada lagi formula untuk cari length tu, menggunakan information yang sama. From here you know that C square equals to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos theta kah? Cuba cek ni cos kah sin? A square plus B square minus 2AB cos theta, macam cos ni. Nanti cek ni. So basically you directly get the C square di sini. So C square maksudnya you dapat AB lah. Okay, so you can find because you know dia punya height, dia punya base, so boleh cari area of triangle. Tapi panjang lah sebenarnya because you have to find the height, you have to find the base. Baru boleh gunakan 1/2 darab dengan tinggi dan tapak. Baru boleh guna cari area of triangle. Tapi if you are directly using this formula, terus dapat area, senang. Okay, so ini kena recall balik ya. Triangle ni. Properties of triangle. Okay, example number 7. Okay, this one should be number 8. Example 8, in the diagram below, find the area of the sector OECF. Okay, that's the angle. OECF. Oh, you have to find the area of the blue part. Solution, area of major sector. Right? So area of sector, what is the formula? 1/2 r square theta. So in this case, you know the r adalah 14. 14 square. Theta should be considering ini. So you know the whole circle is 2 pi. So 2 pi minus 1.5 radian. So you akan dapat 2 pi minus 1.5. Okay. So tinggal masukkan the formula and then you multiply everything. So akan dapat the answer. Okay, how about this one? The diagram shows two sectors OPQ and QPR with center O. The ratio of the area of the sector OPQ to the area of the sector OQR is 3:1. Given that angle of POQ is pi over 2 radian and the length of PR is 3.6 pi cm. Find the... Okay. So ini dia punya graph lah basically. So you have two sector OPQ and QPR. OPQ, QPR. Okay, with center O. Ratio of area of the sector OPQ. OPQ is to the area of OQR is 3:1. Okay, maksudnya sebenarnya di sini ni ada 3 sektor kan sebenarnya. The first sector is the big one, OPQR. Second one is OPQ. And then third one is OQR. Alright? So the ratio of the area of PQ to OQR, maksudnya yang ini ni, yang OPQ ratio dengan OQR is 3:1. So daripada sini kita tahu OPQR is 4 lah kan, the total of the two ratio. Okay, given that POQ angle is pi over 3. This one should be pi over 3, POQ. Okay, and the length of the arc PR is 3.6 pi. Find the QOR. You want to find ini. Okay, so the ratio is given as macam begini. Area of OPQ, area of OQR is 3/1. So maksudnya we have here ini bawa ke sini, ini bawa ke sini. So now you have area of OPQ multiplied by 1. Tapi saya tidak tulis lah ni. 3 multiply with area OQR. So OPQ we just substitute 1/2 R square pi over 3. Dan ini 3 times 1/2 R square angle of OQR. Ini yang the one that you want to find. Okay. Maksudnya ini you can substitute the value, this one also, tapi tak payah substitute pun boleh without the information because this one can cancel out. Okay? And then you have here 1/2 times pi over 3 multiply, you dapat this one, so 3/2 and you bring ini ke sini. The whole thing lah ni, bawa ke sini, so dia akan jadi pi over third. QOR equals to pi over 6 times 2/3. Sebabnya 2/3 sini ni. 2 ni bawa ke atas darab. 3 ni bawa ke bawah jadi bahagi. 2/3. So ini 1. Ini jadi 3. So pi over 9 radian. Okay. So dapatlah pi over 9 radian. The length of OP. So you want to find the radius. Okay. So how you find the radius? You know the length of arc PR ni adalah 3.6 pi. Kan? And you know the angle sekarang ini. Angle is pi over 3 plus pi over 9, the total angle. So we are using the formula of length of arc. So S is 3.6 pi. R you don't know, this is your R. Theta is pi over 3 plus pi over 9. Kan? And then, bawa lah pergi sebelah. Oh, senang ni. Simplify dulu. Yang ini fraction, samakan dulu. Kali 3, kali 3. So, ini will be 3 pi plus pi is 4 pi over 9. 3.6 pi. So, mana solutionnya? Okay. So, inilah 4 over 9 pi 3.6. Pi and pi we can cancel out. Pi and pi we can cancel out, then ataupun kalau tidak mau cancel, directly bawa je semua ni pergi sebelah, so you dapat ini. So final answer you should have this ini you kena tulis. Therefore OP, because they didn't ask you to find the radius kan, they cakap find the length of OP. So OP equals to 8.1 cm. Okay. Alright, so this one should be covered in the next video lah, supaya tidak memeningkan. So this one should be covered next week. So I'll do another video later on because this one is already 30 minutes. Okay. So make sure you submit the exercise that I give to you. Okay. See you by then. Thank you. If you have any question, then just ask in our group. Yeah. Alright. Bye bye.